Welcome back to another video. Today we're in Remix Cup and we're going to be using a Shadow Kanto Ninetales. It's going to be running Ember, Psyshock and Weather Ball. Ember being a legacy move. Going to be running it with Scrafty with the typical moveset of Counter, Power Up Punch and Foul Play. And going to be using Cresselia on the safe swap with Psycho Cut, Grass Knot and Moonblast. So let's jump into the games and see how we go. Fire types in this cup are generally pretty OP if you can match them up against something that's not Bastiodon. So, alright, great lead here. They switch out and a lot of Jellicent around. But we're pretty fortunate in that Scrafty is a little bit of a wall to the Shadow Ball move. But if it's got Ice Beam like this one, it's a little bit more troublesome because it does get to the moves quickly. So we'll just have to see what happens here. But it's resisting the counters, but these foul plays will do super effective. So we can look to, at the very least here, take some shields and see how we go. So we're going to shield this Ice Beam so we can get to the next foul play. We're going to bait here. They'll be looking to try and win switch here because they've got such a hard lead. But never bait, people, never bait. So yeah, probably going to shield this one up and then throw the next one. This one will definitely KO, but they'll probably look to shield now, so it's a little bit problematic. They've let it go, so that's good. We've got, we'll have to see what they bring in now. And it's Medicham, so pretty much GG's here. Cresselia is a very hard wall to Medicham in any of its moves. They switch now, realising what's up. We've got the Weather Ball locked in. This will be doing some serious damage, and as you can see there, almost one shots and we should be able to farm down now. And then we can put some pressure on the Medicham in the back. Weather Ball, it won't be able to obviously shield this, so we'll see how much damage it does. It's a fair chunk there. Obviously the Cresselia's Moonblast would do a lot more, so they're waiting for that. Power Up Punch coming through. I'm not sure if we can get to another move here. Unfortunately, Shadow isn't always good. No, we don't quite get to another move, but we can Psycho Cut down here. And that's a GG, so pretty good game. Got a good lead there though, so... And they've decided to leave, which is fair enough. Alright, into the next game. Let's see what sort of lead we get this time. Okay, Medicham. Alright, so you'd almost say neutral lead. If the Medicham commits shields, it can definitely win switch. I had to learn this matchup a little bit, but if they let the first one go through, we can definitely win the match and it's worth staying in. But if they decide to shield, definitely don't commit 2 shields to the matchup. So we got baited there, so we need to get out, basically. And we've swapped out on the move here into the Cresselia, so we just have to see what they've got. Psychic going through, not terribly effective, but they're going to keep their Medicham alive, which is fine by us. And they brought Bastiodon in. So this is what Scrafty's here for. Basically, Basti isn't amazing for our other 2 mon, but Scrafty is just about the hardest counter in the game to a Basti. So we'll just chip away here, and we'll be able to come in with the Scrafty and get a whole ton of energy, which is all we can really hope for at this stage. So yeah, Medicham's a bit of an awkward lead, particularly if they bait you with Power Up Punch. But we'll just see how this matchup turns out here. Just a bit more chip damage with the Cresselia here. Cress is very bulky. Unfortunately, it doesn't really have an amazing matchup against Bastiodon because Basti's an absolute tank and most people are running the XL versions now. But this will just be a flamethrower and it doesn't do a great deal. Oh, they've thrown Stone Edge. I'm not sure if that's better DPE or not, but they're about the same. It's not much. So we just farm down here. And they'll probably bring the Ninetales back in. Oh, no, it wasn't Ninetales, was it? Okay, so they've brought the Jellicent in here, and it's pretty much GG's here because obviously the Scrafty's got a pretty terrific matchup versus Jellicent. We're going to build up to the foul play now, and this will KO, so definitely going to grab the shield here. They called the bait on the first one, but now we're in a pretty good position. The Ninetales can even... take out this Jellicent now. It's within Psyshock range. So we're in a good position here. But we'll throw the foul play. And they're going to shield there. they've got to throw their energy here, which is great for us. We'll just keep the shield. We should be able to knock this Jellicent out, and with the shield, get a bit of extra energy here, the Weather Ball KO, and then we can just land a Weather Ball on the Medicham that's now out of energy. So it worked out pretty well for us after a sort of awkwardish lead. So yeah, not too bad there. A lot of Jellicent around, and yeah, Scrafty. It depends really what movesets they're running. It's so many different movesets for them. Great name there on the next trainer. Okay, this is pretty interesting. So obviously, yeah, we're doing a lot of fast move damage on that Haunter. I'm going to throw the Weather Ball here, and we're going to have to look to swap out. We're going to try and get it on the move here. So they're at Shadow Ball now. Swapped on the move there. So this, it'd be great if it was Shadow Ball, but they've baited with Shadow Punch. But that's fine by us. They're now coming in with the Medi, which also works for us as well. A lot of Medis, especially in good matchups, like to farm down the whole way. And what's great about that is you can get a little bit of chip damage off like we are here, which puts them in Grass Knot range. And all the energy they're building up to pretty much goes to waste against the Cresselia. So that's good in itself too. And we're essentially going to try and farm this Medi all the way down, or at least have an extra move so we can pressure the Gengar and try and get that last shield. And then generally, it does depend on what's in the back, but generally speaking, a Ninetales with a couple of shields goes pretty well. So he's wasting his energy. He's brought the Gengar in. We're just going to throw the Grass Knot here. They'll have to shield if they want to keep all that energy. And we're going to switch into Ninetales now. Now, could be Shadow Punch. Whatever, it wouldn't be good, we'll shield, and we'll be able to farm down now. In fact, the fast move's already gone through. And they're bringing the Medicham back in here, which is interesting, where we'll shield, and we'll have a ton of energy for whatever's in the back, and it's probably going to be a Steel type going on their team. For our look at Registeel, this is amazing. So we can see the full power of the Ninetales here. First Weather Ball goes through, and we'll be able to get to another one before he can get to a Flash Cannon, and bang, this will end the game. Must have been a sinking feeling in the opponent's stomach with that one. Anyway, GG's. Alright, into the next game here. On the lead, what have we got? Drifblim. So yeah, a lot of these really awkwardish type of leads. Not amazing for Ninetales, this one. Obviously, Icy Wind is resisted, but a lot of them go for their nukes, and they've got the ability to bait as well. So just going to swap into the Scrafty and try and catch a move here. I'm not sure we did. No, the Icy Wind's going through. But even with Icy Wind, these foul plays are really, really damaging against Drifblim. So we'll just have to see. He's staying in, so he mustn't have an amazing answer for Scrafty. And we'll be able to get this foul play off here, and it's almost KO. They've shielded, so yeah, they're not liking Scrafty much at all here. And they've now gone into Meganium, and this is good for us. We can just throw there, and we'll just see if we can buy out the timer here. We do, we get out just in time. Probably a Frenzy Plant, but I think they do have enough for Earthquake, so we'll shield. We might have to commit a couple of shields here, but we can farm this down. So, second Frenzy Plant coming through now. So they've got a bit of residual energy, but I think they need about 5 more. 3, 4, yep, they'll at least one Vine Whip short. And we can throw the Psyshock here, which will just about KO the Drifblim. Almost does. This will be Shadow Ball. And what have they got in the back? So we've got Scrafty there. We can probably counter down with the Scrafty. But we've come in with Cresselia. Still got a bit of energy. It is a Steel type in the back, but Melmetal, especially in Great League, not amazing for its durability. And as you'll see here, Scrafty's barely got any health left, but look at how much damage it can do. It's pretty much KO'd this Melmetal, and it's game over. The Cresselia can come in and just clean this up. Yeah, it's only got a tiny bit left. Opponent's still staying in, which is okay, I guess. But yeah, obviously one Grass Knot's going to sort this out, and he'd probably need another maybe 4 Rock Slides to finish off the Cresselia. So yeah, another GG's there. All right, what have we got here? Yeah, another Jellicent. It's just amazing how many Jellicent leads. So, and this one's Bubble Beam. Oh, sorry, Bubble. And that's not amazing either. So we're just going to throw the side shock for some chip damage, and then we're just going to dip out here, get that through, and then we're going to go into Scrafty. They've swapped immediately into Obstagoon, and that's not amazing. I'm not sure what they've got in the back, but this was not the option. We're going to be able to counter this all the way down without even hitting a move. And what have they got in the back? A bug type here. Okay, so foul play here will definitely KO if it gets through. This isn't amazing though. I mean, obviously the fire type Ninetales should be able to clean up here, but yeah, I did notice there was a few bug types, and this team doesn't go that well against bug types. But anyway, we've got all the shields here, so we can pretty much just come in with the Ninetales and burn this thing down. This could be a drill run, so probably best to shield. Safe option here is probably to shield twice and then farm down, but going into the Jellicent, we're just going to let this one go, depending on what the move is. So it's a Shadow Ball, we're not letting it go, but we should be able to get to the Grass Knot here. Shadow Ball is going to hurt a lot. This is actually going to be pretty close. So Grass Knot's coming through. Alright, so yeah, it's actually a Shadow Beetle, so this is probably X-Scissor, which is going to KO. We may actually fall short here. Not sure how much energy that thing's got. Oh, that looks like it could even be a drill run. Geez, it had a lot more energy than I thought it did, but well played to them there. They really engineered that game quite well. But yeah, these Drifblim leads, crazy. Alright, moving into the next game here, and now we've got no ranks again, which is amazing. Alright, so really good lead here. Be nice to maintain this, but the beauty of this team, as they go into Vigoroth, which is always awkward to deal with, the beauty of this team is that we have got a double answer to Registeel. So we're going to swap into Cresselia here to take these moves and keep the Ninetales alive, but we don't have to win switch here. I mean, it'd be good if we can, because Ninetales is an absolute monster against the Registeel, but we don't have to. Scrafty's really good. The important thing is to make sure that we keep some shields, because Scrafty can definitely do the bizzo against Reggie, but not in the zero. So keeping that in mind, we're just going to chip away here. We'll have to see what they want to do with this Vigoroth. I don't think we're going to bother shielding this one. And we get to the Grass Knot. And we should probably actually let this go if they don't. They've let it go. Okay, so we're all good. They're shield down, and they're coming back in with the Reggie to get some energy. And we've just put a Grass Knot away for later, and we can just come straight in with Scrafty here, which is the beauty of this, is that Reggie's done for, and they've got their own Scrafty in the back. So all we're going to do here is just power up punch, and they'll realise the game's over, and they do. So yeah, GG's there. That was a nice quick one. All right, into the next game. But yeah, definitely having double counter to Reggie is really handy. In that situation, you don't have to stand there and let the Reggie sort of lock on down your Cresselia. All right, another good lead. Again, going into Sableye here, always tricky. I'm not sure if I've played this the same way as the last game. Sort of just still experimenting with the team, don't really know what's happening. Didn't actually get out quick enough there, which is unfortunate. So we'll shield here. Keep that Ninetales in good health. And yeah, we're not playing this as well as we did the last one. Probably better to get out than stay in like we are here, because now I've got no shields. And see if they decide to let this go. They don't. Okay, so now we can come in with Scrafty. That's purified. Oh, they've swapped on the move there. And they brought a Victory Bell in. Okay, so this is actually looking pretty good. Victory Bell will be doing a fair bit of damage, but we can get to the foul play and actually KO it here. So, not so bad. Move coming through now. And, yep, that's gone through. Bang, see you later. And they're coming back in with the Sableye. Probably just the foul play, I think. Yep, and we should be able to counter down here. And we do. And we're in pretty good shape here. And it's a Reggie. So, similar situation last time. We'll be able to come in here with Scrafty and just start knocking half this health down. They know the Ninetales is in the back and they've decided to give it away. So, what about the team? Well, look, double Reggie counter, fire type in this meta is terrific, and Cresselia is a really decent save swap. There's a lot of Sableye stuff around, but obviously because it's got Moonblast, it can actually at least pinch a shield or two in those matchups, so it's pretty handy to have. And it also draws out the Steel type, which you've got 2 counters to, so always handy there. Anyway, until the next video, see you later.